I'm the great pretender, pretending that I'm doing well. I'm aging, you guys. Anybody else? Or is anybody getting older like me? This is my relatable material. Yes, I'm winning because if you look around, I'm aging better than anybody in here. Winning. I know what you're thinking too when you're looking at me. Maybe she's old enough to do magic or voodoo. And I do. Every morning in front of the mirror, I make these fine lines and wrinkles disappear. And lady in the back row, if you should make me upset for any reason, I do voodoo. I can make them reappear by 5 o'clock on your face. Yes, oh my gosh, it's a superpower. Yeah, so I'm winning at doing voodoo and magic. There's so many superpowers you get as you age. And I know what you're thinking. I'm a mind reader, sir. I know you're thinking, did she escape from a nursing home? Or does she just live in one? Good thinking, sir. And I have friends coming up to me giving me the most amazing compliments. A friend from New York saw me a year later at a show in California and said, "Oh my gosh, you're looking so good. You're aging backwards." I'm old. I do everything backwards. Why shouldn't I age backwards too? Superpowers. But the most annoying one, actually the only annoying one is, are you old enough to even be in this bar? Yeah, not that I don't mind them thinking I'm around 21 years old. It's trying to remember where I put my ID since the last time anyone needed it. So give it up for me. I just turned 21 for the third time. Oh my gosh. Plus 5 years, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Which is confusing you, sir, right? Well, you must be sober. Because the lady yesterday, a white drunk heckler lady was so drunk, she blurted out exactly what she was thinking, as they do. She yelled out, "You look good for 68. Weird, because she was drunk and she managed to come up with 68 before anyone else in the audience. It's also weird because it's what every single white man says to me. You look good for your age. Conditional compliment. Frustrating. And that's why I like black men. Yeah. I like black men because they know how to give a compliment. They just say, "You look good, mama." Oh yeah, I can hang with that compliment. You look good with no conditions. But I come from Portland, Oregon. Don't even get me started on white Portland hipsters. You know what they say to me? "You look amazeballs." I'm afraid to even Google that. It's not happening. I'm not that much, I don't have that much confidence to Google what is amazeballs. So I'll stick with liking black men and looking good mama. But I'm 68 years old. Give it up for me doing comedy. The world's second oldest profession. And this is my clean set, and this is Vegas. And I can't even tell you what the first oldest one is. But if you look down on any of the sidewalks, you'll figure it out. But I'm doing the world's second oldest profession, which is a court jester. I mean comedian. Well, they're basically the same thing. But back in the days of kings and queens, if a court jester told a joke and the king didn't like it, off with his head. I mean, heads would roll. They would literally go head over heels over themselves. And I know this because every single court jester I hired and trained. And it was job security. Maybe not for them, but for me. It was a different time. Yeah, good old days as we look back. Yeah, the world's first oldest profession, though, it wasn't done standing up, but I can't even talk about that. Never mind. I'm also the world's biggest procrastinator. Yeah, give it up for me for procrastinating till I'm 68. For what? Oh, yeah. For getting blonde hair, a rockin' hot body, and gorgeous spanking clean white teeth. Who waits till they're 68 to do this? Only me. I should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. I would win the Guinness. Nobody procrastinates quite like I do. Yeah. But I'm not in the Guinness, and that upsets me. So, sir, do you think you could go to the bar and just get me a Guinness? I'll drink it. Yeah. I love aging and having beautiful hair, great body, and straight teeth. My original teeth lean so much to the left, I used to fall over all the time. It was so annoying. Yeah. My teeth also lean so much to the left. If they'd have leaned any more to the left, I'd have had to switch political parties online. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know it's actually easier to go to a dentist and have all your teeth pulled out without Novocaine numbing you in one visit than it is to go online and try to switch political parties? You have to log in and get an account and do a drop-down box to your year of birth and scroll and scroll and scroll until you get to the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yeah, it's much easier to switch, to get your teeth pulled. Trust me. But I think it's fun getting older and going out in public, because you can really cut loose and people cut you slack. It's fun, for being older, they'll cut you slack. You go outside, it's fun to go out unless you try to accomplish one thing, like I want to be noticed. Is that so terrible? I don't want to be ignored because I get much goofier if I get ignored. So I dress up in prom gowns and pearls and heels. Yeah, but when you're in a car driving, I have to go through 17 red lights to get an officer to notice me and stop me to chat with me and give me a ticket. They want to ignore me. Well, I've done it. But don't let these dimples of mine fool you. I'm also very chatty. I'm like Casper the Friendly Ghost Revisited, that most people want to ghost them. And being invisible can be a superpower, though. In all my spare time, and I have a lot of it, I meander up and down the strip. And when I'm doing that, I jump into and crash swimming pools if they don't notice me. Yeah, if they do see me, they think I'm somebody's grandmother. I'm just going to bring a towel. You know how hard it is to walk up and down the strip with a towel every day? Yeah, but I'll tell you what, if you jump in every pool on the strip, it has another benefit. Before you get home, somehow they've managed to drop you a letter in the mail that says, "We don't need you on any jury duty." And if that ain't winning, I don't know what is. Yeah. So, I like going grocery shopping. Most people shop with a grocery list. Doesn't work for me. I forget the list. I try to remember 3 things, but I've gotten to the point where I just go to the store 3 times for one thing. It works much better. It's usually just a banana. I don't want low potassium, But before I put one foot inside of the store, somebody's yelling out like a parakeet. "Rock! Hello, can I help you find anything? Hello, can I help you find anything? Are you back for bananas? Can I find them myself? I think Stevie Wonder could find them. I can smell banana bread coming out of them from the doorway. And last time you walked me to the bananas, you wanted to know what I was going to do with them. That was embarrassing because I think my low potassium and constipation should be my own issue. And by the time you walked me to the bananas, I had to go to the bathroom. So just let me find them myself. I'm fine. It's like, what did you do? Go to the school of don't leave any old person behind? I think I got this. I've been here twice already today. I got it. So, I have to clear my throat here. I have a lot of time on my hands as an older person, which is fun. I mean, not a lot of time in my entire life, just a lot of time every single day. So when I'm meandering up and down the strip, crashing pools, I also can multitask. Yeah, I can notice things. Wow, what a superpower that is at my age. And I noticed that advertising truck, you know, the one with the old Vegas duo act posted on it, Penn and Teller. But I'm an old school banker of 24 years, you know, and with a career like that, nowadays I go to my bank, the same bank I used to work for. I can't find anybody attaching a pen to the counter anymore or a lady behind glass when you need one. It's a weird world. And having done banking that long, even the terms they're using these days are getting to me. You know, like PIN. We didn't have a PIN in my day. You used to be able to write a check on a watermelon and hand it to the banker, and he had to take the watermelon. Don't ask me how they did it. Everything was done manually, and I don't mean Mexican labor. But anyway, it's 2020, and the terms at the bank? Don't get me started. A PIN? What do you mean? Dislodge a hand grenade? I'm not going to do that. That's punishable by some law. A pin as in one you used to wear in your lapel or hat? I haven't done that since 1974. And once I figured out what they meant, they changed the word. Enter a chip. Like, all of this in a bag of chips? A bag of chip ain't going to fit in that machine. But it's 2020, and words young people are using, I want to be hip, woke, and dope. Not that I know what that is, so I went out to find out what a few words meant, like Snapchat. You know, that took all day. I had to ask a 4-year-old and a high schooler, do you know what it's like trying to get them to talk to you when you're my age? I literally asked a 4-year-old on the bus, excuse me, I want to be hip, woke, and dope. Could I ask you a question about the word Snapchat? And his mom and his grandmother came up and shoved him aside and started pointing their finger at me. And I was like, oh, I just want to know about Snapchat. But oh, snap, they seem to want to chat. Still don't know what Snapchat is. Maybe that is winning. But I am a little bit more hip, woke, and dope. At least about talking to 4-year-olds and high schoolers and mothers and grandmothers. But you guys, lately my self-esteem has been taking a nosedive, which is weird. It's not supposed to do that, right? Yeah. But I didn't get my self-esteem from myself. I got it from honking cars, cat calls, and wolf whistles. And those seem to be taboo, even on the strip. Yeah. Y'all date and get one night stands. I can't even get a one night stand at IKEA. Have you seen the prices? And then you have to assemble it? Yeah. And I'm a good girl. So dating is hard at my age. You know, I'm the kind of girl every guy I date wants to take home to their parents, to meet their parents. Yeah. And what's hard about that is having to crawl in the dark on your knees with a flashlight to find their tombstone for the guy to introduce me to his parents. It's just weird. But I do voodoo and magic, as I told you, so if the parents on the other side, after they've passed over, don't seem to agree that I should date their son, I have to gently remind them I do voodoo and magic. You know, they had happy life, happy wife, happy life. You know, how about give me a happy life, I'll let you have a happy afterlife. How about that? Yeah, but my comedy career has been taking off lately, you guys. Yeah, mostly at bus stops and on the strip in a prom gown. Yeah. And I love doing comedy. It's my favorite thing to make veterans and military laugh, and make them forget what they had to do for our country by telling them a few jokes. I love doing comedy for the military. So catch me either jumping in pools or up at the VA or in Nellis Air Force Base, you guys. It's about my time. I'm going to go do comedy somewhere in this city, even if it's back at the nursing home. Thank you so much. I've been Linda Marcus Smith.